What up? What up? What up? What up, thou? We back live and direct. How you feeling today, Wham?
Man, you already know how I feel, bro. Feeling blessed out here. You know what it is, bro. It's another day. Gotta get to it another way. It's all good though, my guy. You know, we out here living, man. You know, we sanitizing. We got our stuff. We got our stuff together. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you better be careful, man. Showing the wipes, man. You know them wipes be smelling good.
You better be careful. Huh? Hello, y'all. Can y'all hear me now? Damn, y'all can't hear me this whole time. What's good with y'all, man? Can y'all hear me now? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hey, yeah, y'all got me now? All right, man. Damn, that shit tripping, man. Okay. God damn. Hey, it's all type of stuff going on right now. You feel me? All type of stuff. Hey, but I was trying to say that always got somebody special coming on right now. You know, I think Boss is trying to get back on here as well. I appreciate y'all for letting me know I'm good right now. Damn, shout out to 11 Sports. That's what I said earlier. You know, we're streaming on all different type of platforms. Shout out if you're watching on YouTube, Twitter, Eric Brio. You know what I'm saying? What's good with you? What's happening with y'all, man? Hustle Wilson. What's good with you, OG? Appreciate y'all, man, for letting me know there was no sound right there. Man, I gotta double check now. You know what I'm saying? Like I was trying to say though, we always got somebody coming on. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my players, my partners, Adam at Lock E with some saying LOCKE Quarty QWERTY. You know what I'm saying? Follow my guy, great esports capper. That's pretty much the only lines you're gonna get right now. It's esports. Esports, bet some horses, you know what I'm saying? It's what we looking at. Some of these overseas basketball games, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that's what it is right now. You know what I'm saying? We got some OGs in the house. Where Ragu at? I mean, Ragu probably slide up in here. You already know how Ragu is, man. That's my OG. That's my guy. Shout out to Ragu doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? We need to holler at Ragu. He got all the sauce and the horses, man. Got all the sauce and the horses. My guy, DJ Bigboss, man. I don't know where he at right now. I think he's maybe my situation was messed up at first. I don't know. I don't know what happened right there. But I mean, for the most part, this show right here, we just trying to like fill the void. There's something really, we all experiencing right now. Just a whole lot of weird shit going on. So that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? I got, like I said, I got the homie coming in on here. He esports cap. He does his thing. I'm trying to jump into esports myself. So I've been asking Boss, trying to lean on Boss on that level because he been making these plays in esports, y'all. And that shit is special. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things like when you're able to pick up different type of games that you necessarily never really watch too much and pick up on it and make some money out of it, just like he did in XFL, making money out of it first season. That was great. And I think a lot of that has to do with, the way he goes into level of thinking like Big Ragu does. Shout out to Big Ragu. You said no YouTube feed right now. Yeah, no YouTube feed. I guess I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on, Big Ragu. I don't got no YouTube feed. It's all coming out on Twitter right now. I don't know. I don't know how this is working. We got something going on right now because we got to stream a little early. We got to stream a little early. Due to what I'm saying, our guest appearance that we have going on. Our guy coming in way across the Atlantic Ocean, way across the Atlantic Ocean. My guy Adam, like I said, been doing his thing. You feel me? We got DJ Big Boss probably popping up in here in any minute now, but you know how it is. My guy Adam been doing his thing. Hey, what's up with you, boss? You good,
What's up,
bro?
man? I don't know. Coronavirus got me again, man. They got me like that
Uh,
last week. I mean, as soon as I start the show, it just throws me to the curb. I had a completely reboot.
damn.
They're after me. They're after me, man. They're after me.
They after you,
They're
bro.
after me. But
Hey, you all good. But I was just letting them know, what I'm saying? We got our guy coming in, what I'm saying, across the seas, you feel me? So that's probably the reason why we not, streaming live on YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? We got little things going on worked out right there. And then that's you guys gonna see this video on YouTube, you feel me? But not right now. You know what I'm saying? Not right now, probably. You feel me? We
so
got a
you
little
can't see
situation.
it on YouTube right
And
now?
then they say he can't see it on YouTube. Is you got it already set up like that already or what? Or nah?
Nah.
Oh,
Uh,
snaps. Oh, cool
let's
then.
see.
It should be working then. What's going on? Let me see. Dang, I didn't even check it yet. Oh, there it is. There it goes. It works.
It's up and now.
Yeah, it's up there right there. I got it right here. Y'all don't see it?
Okay, we back. We back in action then. If
Hey
y'all in the
man, we
chat,
back in
man,
action.
give a shout out to my folks in the chat, man. Bookie Lover Q,
Yeah, we
Hustle
in here.
Wilson, stepping
Right.
up, hanging out with us today on
Alex Ramirez, you already know.
we gonna remember all y'all because of the
What's up?
coronavirus times, man. We can't forget these times of our life when we got on here with absolutely not much sports direct
Man.
information to go over to, but
We
still
got some
having a
things to
show,
talk
man.
about
We
though.
oh
We got
man,
some things to talk about.
man, we could tell some stories all day, man. You know how we do,
Yo,
but
not even stories. I'm just talking about we got some news to go into. We could
oh,
talk about,
absolutely.
which Laker you guys think has the coronavirus. There's two of them. We know it's two out of those players that you already know that's been in this thing. Could have been one of those players that just got recently signed to the Lakers. You know what I mean?
Mm,
Could have been Deion Waiters. Could have been Deion Waiters. Had
I don't know.
so many gummies.
So
Caught the corona.
I say it's one starter and somebody who comes off the bench.
Okay.
So I don't with our starters. I mean, being the amount of
It's
time
just
that they taking to announce who it is, it could be one of those big names in AD or LeBron, man. But
Man, straight up. That's what the word around is that, saying it might be McGee and LeBron. That's what I heard a couple of times. So I start thinking about it like, man, maybe that is the case, looking at these injury reports, you know. But at the same time, who knows? Who knows? This is crazy. Even for us to even be talking about this in this day and age, it's 2020 right now. This is crazy that we living in this day and age that we all these things is going on all at once. Got to digest it how you want it. You know what I'm saying?
I say it could be Kuzma. I'm gonna say Kuzma.
Man, that's crazy.
I don't know. We got our guy Unbelievable in the building. Unbelievable, what's
In the
up?
gym
What you think, man?
was good.
Kuzma hitting that Corona blunt, puff puff pass. Hey,
What?
ain't no passing with the blunts during these Corona times. Y'all better
Man,
take note of that. Keep it
what?
to yourself. Got to go back to they did like in the early '70s where they just rolled up little joints and kept them to themselves. Don't y'all do all that passing out there, folks. Y'all be careful.
What?
Wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Crazy. Crazy.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
LA
guy, my
Ray.
guy Eric
Hey,
says
Brian,
Brian and
yeah, Brian
McGee too.
McGee. I told you.
Uh
I heard
oh.
that a couple of times, man. That's crazy, bro. I heard that a couple of times.
You
Like,
think the
man,
books will put it up there? If it lingers
oh
on one more
no.
day, and all the betters out there, if the books drop a line on it, I'm sure. If they could drop a line on where Brady going, why they can't drop a line on who got the Rona?
Who got the Rona? Dang, that's crazy. Shout out to whoever do got it. Make sure y'all get safe, get yourself together, come back on it. You know what I'm saying? It's a good percentage of the recovery on there. So get back together. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself back together. Get your water in. Drink a lot of water. Clean this out. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my guy Adam. He already pulled up on us. You know what I'm saying? I told my boy we was gonna get him in here. You know what I'm saying? What's good with you, bro? What's good with you, Adam? What's good with you, buddy?
Hey! I was just about to retweet the show out.
For
Let people know
sure.
we're talking about some esports. Just give me 1 second here, buddy.
Oh yeah, do your thing, bro. Hey, do your thing, bro. Do
Yeah.
your thing. Hey, my fault, my fault, my fault. I
No,
tried to
no,
throw him
no.
in there. Throw him in
All
there
good,
like,
man.
hey, I see him in here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Like the baby and shit. Let's go, let's get it in. But hey, man, look, we were just talking about some crazy stuff about this, you know, this times and day and age that we living in and stuff. My guy, you could do your thing right now. Tweet this out. Take your time, bro. You don't gotta make no big rush right now. But that's definitely let us know what you're experiencing right now. You know what I'm saying? What you're going through, bro, over there. We know you it's late over there on your time right now. It's 4:12 our time out here and shit. How you
Yeah.
feeling, bro?
No, good, good. I can't believe the amount of people that have taken an interest in esports this week. I'm just like my jaw is dropped about that whole thing. Very happy, of course, about it
That's
because
right.
I've been betting it for 5 years or
Man,
something
for
now.
yeah.
But so I know its potential and stuff, but I think more people should look into it even when sports do come back because it's honestly it's such a soft market, for really just even beginner bettors or like amateur bettors, just people that want to have a little extra to try and get a piece of, because it's like tennis. It's like
Right.
24/7 all year long. And when we talk esports, it's a huge amount of games, right? So it's like when people say, "Oh, like you bet esports," so like they'll ask me about every freaking game, and I'm thinking, well, this is like saying to an MLB guy, what are you
Exactly.
thinking about the Europa League soccer matches,
Exactly.
Yeah. So tell me, like, when did your guys' interest start up? When it just hearing about it this week, or like
Oh
you
man,
So
me,
boss was on it way before all this happened. Boss was on it
yeah.
way before all this was happening.
man.
He was on it way before all this was happening. And I was like, yo, gotta get me on there. I know Adam does this for sure. We could make this happen. I could learn this with you guys. Like, I want to get on
Absolutely.
this too. So I was like, this will be a great time. You know what I'm saying? For us to have this show, this would be just like icing on the cake. You feel me? What I'm
Yeah.
saying? So especially like you said, it's been blowing up. It's only right. It's only right. Shout out to everybody that just blew up in the chat because we started talking about esports because it's real. It's a real deal. It's a real deal.
It's absolutely the real deal, man. So I'm totally excited for this show. This is like
Right.
Wham giving me a present right here because last year I was on esports day in day out for like 2 weeks straight. They had to call intervention on me. Our
For
guy
real.
Noli Knows and Don Ricci was like, "Hey,
Is
boss
that
man,"
right?
they were like, "Calm down,
Hey,
man.
we
You
gotta
you
talk
you
to
can't.
talk
There's
to
other
it.
stuff
Yeah.
you to bet." I'm like, "Man, this is amazing. This is fun." And
Yeah. Yeah.
the part that I really gravitated to is I found a little website where I could find some information, some statistics. I could
Right.
see the actual players, their ages, all that kind of stuff. And I was like,
Yeah.
this is the same as capping MLB or capping
Right.
NFL.
Right.
You got to
Right.
find your spots.
Except nobody's betting it. You don't got short money and syndicates and like all of this line manipulation and like people knowing if like an NBA player is actually injured, even though the line's suggesting he isn't injured, and you're going to be fucked over at when tip off. You don't have that kind of stuff going on in esports. I mean,
Right.
it has its own issues, but it's like
you don't have to worry about somebody not showing up.
Yeah. Like it's.
Well, I don't know. Some of those guys off, I guess you could say back-to-backs and stuff. Some of them seem to like when you watch I watch it.
Yeah.
I like, and it was totally amazing last year. I don't even play the video games. I haven't played a video game in years, bro.
Yeah. Same here.
And to say that I'm sitting here carefully watching these two try to shoot each other up, and I'm looking, and
Right.
and even lately, as I just picked it up again, I'm starting to be able to tell which teams are good and which teams are not good. And I know from the capping before, you could even go into what maps they better at and which ones, all that kind of stuff.
Let me ask you this, boss. So, like when you were doing it last year, was it like Call of Duty, CS:GO? Like
only CS:GO.
Only CS:GO. Okay, so
that's
my true favorite esport as well. Yeah, that's cool, man.
CS:GO, to me, it feels like CS:GO is real live manly stuff. Because some of those other leagues that they have with the little mushroom swinging around, I'm like, man, I don't want no parts of that, man.
Like that shit was.
I'm
not doing Super Mario Brother bets or nothing like that.
Oh, they do have what's it? Super Smash Bros. Tournaments and stuff. Like the thing is the esports that are best to bet on, like you said, with CS:GO, you got $1 million tournaments and stuff. If you look at games like Super Smash Bros., their prize pool sometimes doesn't even cover some of the pros to fly home and back or there and back. So like when you talk about some esports, there's still no money in it, and like the professional scene really struggles. But CS:GO
is more like an underground thing, though. Like I feel like that's a good underground thing. Like, because I know for sure my friends, they love playing Smash Brothers. You know what I'm saying, together for like little tournaments and stuff.
Yeah,
it's like
Mortal
underground
Kombat
thing,
and
Mortal
Tekken
Kombat,
and like all these fighting games. There's a huge community that actually loves those games and loves watching it. But as far as like what the books offer and for betting it for us, like it's very difficult to get any get it. Like, and even like what Big Boss was saying about like finding a site with like data and statistics and like match history and all that stuff. CS:GO has that site in HLTV, and when you are talking about like how good of a site it is for betting, that's like your one-stop shop, right?
Dang, that's tight.
I've been using I forgot about that. That's the name of the one I used to use. I've been using GG Score lately. That's the one I've been using.
Is that like on the book site?
No, it's a separate bite.
GG
Score.
Let me check that out. I haven't heard of that.
And they have the matches, the event. They have the link right away that'll send you to the Twitch where you can watch it live. But now that you mentioned the name of the other one, that's the one I used last year, and it has even way more information and matchup stats and stuff.
Oh, that's
yeah. And HLTV, they just got bought for like something $1 million by some other esports company because of how complete they are. I'm gonna check out this GG Score one though. I see all the Twitch links there. That's the thing is when people ask me where to find like live scores and information stuff, I use HLTV almost exclusively, but I'm sure there's other sites catching up to it all the time.
Yeah.
So
growing market. It's a growing market.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. It
growing
is.
market for sure.
Well, I can tell you.
I think you like. That's why I think like people like you are like pioneers for sure, bro. Because you, like you said, you've been doing this for a long time, my friend.
Yeah,
you've been doing this for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So that's definitely like you're the first guy I thought about.
When we crossed past the first time, wow, it was like, I think you were. I don't even know if you were sharing at that time. It was like 2 years back, I think. and I definitely wasn't sharing any hockey at that point, but I was sharing esports, and like I got a message from Dave LA, and way back like a year and a half ago, and he was asking me about esports, and and he was just like, oh, like I'd be interested in like you meeting some of the guys that I'm in Twitter groups with, and like sharing your esports stuff. And I was sharing them, but very few people were like, this is when MLB is running, NBA is going on, we've got playoffs to look forward to. Who the fuck cares about esports? But now you care, like not you. I mean,
no, for real. That's for real. Hey, y'all motherfuckers was shooting in the gym. Talk your shit.
And from my experience too, and like trying alternative stuff. For a beginner, I found it like one of the safest thing to do. Once I learned about the game, because first I didn't understand the 3 maps. I didn't understand how many kills they needed for a win. I didn't understand, the over or under numbers. But once I understood that part of the game, I was like, man, this is solid. Like it's solid information. Like basic. I how they say some games are fixed and all that. You can't see it with that. I seen some dogs come out and beat some top competition in esports. I've seen some top competition do what they supposed to do with the dogs. So the volatility in the market of those are there. You can get in there and make some good plus money just, by following it, I would say. But you already taught me something already that I got to go research. It's probably going to enhance my game, because I didn't even recognize I noticed the money, and it shows how much a team, has made, through the years or whatever. But I didn't understand that each of these matches have a pot, you know what I'm saying? And I understand that because I do horse racing as well. So in horse racing, the purse means a lot about the race, So now that you said that, it's a pot on each matchup, I'm thinking, oh man, that could make a big difference on what games to bet.
Teams like, especially when you're in like the season part of the league rather than like the finals, the playoffs, it's like the jump up in prize pool at each stage of the tournament, right? And you sort of accept, I'm watching right now, I've got Astralis and Ents right now, and Astralis is just choking at the finish line here. That's painful. I don't know if you've got an eye on that score. It's now, Astralis was up 14-9, and it's now 15-14 Ents. Oh man, what a bust.
My favorite is Vitality.
The Frenchies.
I like the Vitality team. And I'm noticed, because I'm an ex-DJ here in Los Angeles.
Right.
I'm noticing that there's a whole bunch of these big studios that's right by me. Like I'm really trying to find one of those events I can go see live. I even been to a studio, but it was empty.
The Flashpoint one, like the one that's running right now, that was in a studio last week. Yeah, in LA.
In Santa Monica. It was right in Santa Monica.
So you saw that. Yeah. And there was one in Anaheim, like, a month ago in February? So, like,
I would love to
California. California is a great spot to be in for esports, man. I'm jealous of that.
There's a big one near me called Thunder Gaming. And they have the big signs outside, and I was trying to see what teams play out of here. And I got a chance to go check it out, and inside is just a studio for the events, and only a studio. But my guy Big Ragu, speaking of locations, he mentions, did we say anything about the Luxor Arena for esports?
In Vegas.
Never heard of that one.
In Vegas.
Vegas is like one of the biggest ones.
Yeah, it's like state of the art, and I've never been there, but no, I've heard about it, and I'm pretty sure it was like it's an initiative to bring esports to Vegas in like a big way, and it's such a good fit though. Like once the books in Vegas start getting more on board with, I don't know what they offer there now, like in-house, but hopefully this is like the start of something really good, and maybe once the the lockdown sort of lifts across the country there, people will get in some, because esports is going to be running throughout the year. Like even in South Korea, I was mentioning today, they've already lifted like the esports have started to pick up back there in Korea and China and stuff. So I'm just hoping that this is like, it's going to put esports in the spotlight a bit here so that people will like see it as a viable thing for betting, and not just like, oh, I can only bet horses or like,
Right.
European basketball right now, and that's it, So,
Yeah.
oh my God, and it's just Australis just dropped map 2. What a choke job!
Wow.
So
Man,
They were up by so many.
minus 80 or some shit on that map, bro.
They were way heavy. They were 14-9 in front and huge lead. What a choke job! How many rounds did they lose in a row there at the end? Man, you hate to see that.
Speaking of picks, we had somebody in the chat said, you got any picks for esports today, man? We got to get them a pick so we can get them involved. I think we got to give a pick out on the show. As a matter of fact, I'm going to jump on right now and look at what's on the board. And that's one thing I love about esports as well, is that at any time you can jump on and say, hey, the next match is in like an hour or two, give you enough time to cap it out. You know what I'm saying, and go for it. And then sometimes you got teams that's on a roll, and you just take them, and that game might be in the middle of the night, and you might wake up in the morning with a whole bunch of money.
Absolutely, especially for you guys in the States, because you're out on the West Coast. Wham, where are you, by the way? Are you East Coast?
I'm on the West. Yeah, I'm on the West Coast too. I'm over here on like in Long Beach area.
Oh, okay. So yeah, like you're 7 hours behind me. So it's like tonight I've got StarCraft kicking off at 4 a.m. Eastern. So yeah, that's exactly that situation. It's in Seoul, South Korea. So by the time you guys are up, you're either up a little bit or down. We'll see how it goes. But I've posted some overnight StarCraft. But right now, I don't know what you guys are looking at for this match, but I was thinking about still riding with Australis on map 3 here, -4.5. I don't know if do you guys have lines for that
I'm
match?
on it. Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. Looks like map 3, Australia's -5.5 at 107. They're playing in Nice. That's one of the teams I like. Is that how you say that one, in Nice?
Ents, yeah.
Ents. Yeah, they should be pretty good. What's going on that they're behind this team?
Ents have been slumping for like 6 months now. And so, yeah, I was thinking, I'm thinking I'm going to put the handicap down on Australis here because, it's been 2 close maps. That's the thing, right? And Australis has been playing a little sloppy. Overpass, it's not like if we go over HLTV right now, I'll just pull it up. Have you guys been betting Pro League much this week, by the way?
No, I've been betting the Flashpoint mostly.
Okay, yeah.
I've been betting mostly the Flashpoint, but I'm thinking of taking a shot with the and if I'm gonna do some local stuff, I want to jump in and see what's up with Rugrats and B Frames. That's a good matchup right there.
Oh, you're doing the ESCA stuff. Yeah, all right.
That's a pretty good matchup right there.
I don't know those leagues, so you give the input and I'll
I don't know how the leagues work, but I follow certain teams.
Yeah.
And like it says, the Big Frames right here, they've been doing kind of low. Their win rate is 38%. Last win streak 11 months ago, 3 wins in a row. Record losing streak 7 in a row 5 months ago. So they got a lot of volatility right there. And this Rugrat team, I've been having my eye on them. I haven't really laid in them. They've been doing pretty good. They're at 45%. Current streak is 2 losses in a row, so they might be looking for a bounce back. Their record win streak was 8 wins in a row, and that was a week ago. And the record lose streak is 5 losses in a row, and that's 4 months ago. So they've been on a nice streak right here. They playing a team that's a little bit down on this one. I think I might have to lean taking the Rugrats in this one.
Is that tonight, boss?
Yeah, that's coming up soon. I have it at where is it at?
Why can't I find that? Let me see. Rugrats. Yeah, they got that. They got that logo from like the old cartoon on like Nickelodeon, don't they? Yeah.
Are they the under 21? Is that what they team called?
It said 1800 PDT. What time is that? What tournament is that? In the Master League S1? It's a North America group.
Yeah, I don't have see that up on HLTV right now, but
this is a part of Group B to go to the next level. I think Let me see if I could lay the line with that one though. I don't see it as a. See, Vitality plays today too. I see. I don't see the book covers that one though.
Wait, are you sure it's not over? It might be over, man. That might have been last night. I don't know. Let me check. I'm pretty sure that I saw them on the card sometime. Yeah. Okay. See, they forfeited for that was E-Fire Masters.
What's today? The 10th is 20th.
They lost.
Right?
They lost to under 21 yesterday. Yeah, that was yesterday. That was early, like in the last 24 hours.
So this must be behind because this says March 20th at 1800. B frames and Rugrats.
Oh, B frames.
Yeah,
I thought it was under
big
21.
big frames and Rugrats. Under 21 was yesterday. Yeah, I see that one, but I don't see where. Oh, here it is. Oh, that was yesterday. It says B frames and under 21 again.
I can understand how people are like, I can't find this line, this team, and then you get like organization names through different esports, and so I get asked like, okay, there's G2 League of Legends and there's G2 Counter-Strike, and they'll get it mixed up. They won't understand, the price differences and why one's such a heavier favorite.
Yeah,
but running at the same time. So yeah, it's a bit confusing.
So it's
overwhelming at one point. If you think about it, if you like coming in here, you try to like narrow it down to like one league that you like the real chart. You got like Boss said, but like I could every time I go to that league, I think like 3 different leagues in that card. So I'm looking and try to capping out the whole card, and that's the reason why is because that's what we're used to doing. You know what I mean? You got to just train a thought to do something different. You know what I mean?
Like, absolutely.
I think the Rugrats are also under 21. Is that what it is?
Like their opponent?
Are they considered like? Because I've seen some of them have like 2 names. Like you were saying, they call them one thing on one thing, and then they call them something else. But nah, this one just says Rugrats roster. I don't know, but Rugrats is a team that I trend on right now because they've been doing pretty good. They got that solid in them. Maybe they're trying to win some money.
All right, I'm posting Astralis -4.5 right now.
For this next one's coming up.
This final map, yeah.
That map
okay, so sorry. While I was pulling up before, Ents is 0-4 with this roster on Overpass this year, and some of the score lines are really ugly. And I had the Astralis 4.5 number as like the key number, so I'm gonna run with it.
Yeah, what's the key numbers in this? That's one thing I don't know. What is the key number? So 4.5, 5.5?
So 4.5 is a really good number to have on the plus side, because once you reach that, if it goes to overtime, you're covered. And because in overtime, you only play best of 6. So the first to win 4 rounds. Let me just tweet this out and then I'll explain a bit.
Go for it.
Do your thing, man. You know how it is. You know what I was just thinking, bro, is that a lot of this talk that we have is a lot of involvement in the learning and the teachings of behavioral economics and shit. In a way, behavioral economics is placed in the way you cap a game and the way you pass on things and the way you map things out and the way consumers we think of purchasing while the sellers are trying to, manipulate and be able to have certain type of, vast majority or vast amount of fucking experimentating and fucking scenes and shit and be able to make scenarios on us. Be able to, try to, go into this shit and think different. And that's why what we're doing right now is so important, because, we're working together and figuring this shit out. Like, you know what I mean? So for somebody like you, like hell yeah, y'all motherfuckers just now coming. You gotta talk that shit at them. Let them know. Like, hey, don't think about it. Let them know, bro. Let them know. You feel me? And you too, boss, because you've been talking this esports shit too. I'm like, damn. I gotta get my 2 guys on here. Y'all know what y'all talking about. Do y'all thing. I'm sitting here being quiet, trying to learn. You dig?
I had a good weekend last weekend. I was up a half a unit. I only been playing a fourth of unit, and I was up a half a
Right.
unit. But I tried to go big
Jeez.
on Monday, and I got hit. So now I'm gonna try to half a unit back up to size, and then I'll go big
Yeah.
again. But
It's funny,
you know,
you never have to tell somebody tailing to bet more. Did you ever notice that? Like I'm always like, okay, it's 1%, 1 unit, 1% risk. If I post a 2 unit play, it's 2% risk. It's not my lock of the day, it's not my banker. Don't put 5% on it. I mean literally what I'm saying. You're going to stay in the game a lot longer if you just follow the bankroll practice, the basic
Right.
bankroll practices that I say. Because people love to get carried away with, this team looks so good, or this, Capper's on a hot streak, or, I'm personally confident, so I can't see them losing. We get in that mindset of this team is going to win, or I think this team's going to win, so I'm going to bet this team, rather than like thinking about that value thing. And, even today, like I was on a lot of favorites today. I think all favorites actually. And I'm down a few units, and it's not because, I'm thinking dogs can't win. It's because I'm thinking I'm still with the value, just on the favorite side of things, and it just hasn't paid off today. So it's just funny that, like, I can repeat myself again and again, even whatever sport I'm betting, and it's still people with even less knowledge will still come to me and tell me, no, Vitality looks good. I'm going to bet, this much more on their money line. I'm thinking, okay, like, it's your bankroll, go for it. But I wouldn't do that. and I know the team, and I'm the one who posted the play. So,
man, exactly. And it takes a lot for someone to post their play and make it public. It takes a lot for you to do that, man. Definitely,
it's a lot of energy. Yeah, it is.
You get your congrats. Just like, saying, boss, both of y'all, man, I can't give people that I know and I appreciate and I respect more gratifying, more gratitude, bro. Y'all deserve
Appreciate it, man.
Y'all get, bro.
Appreciate it. Boss, I'm not even following you on Twitter, man. What's your DJ Bigboss?
Yeah, just like it is right there. Yeah. Now I'm looking at this. I'm looking at this. Matchup right here. And Thunder Logic. Now, should win this one by far, but the line is at 6.5. Now, what do you think? You think that's a play or a pass?
The Astralis line's at 6.5.
Yeah, versus Thunder Logic.
Yeah, I see that.
They minus 6.5. This comes up in about 20 minutes. But this the team has been doing really good. Like, they're far better than this matchup right here. They rank 65. The Thunder Logic team is 139. Thunder Logic, they've been playing a lot of the little solo games, and they've been 2 out of 5. And the team has been coming off a lot of best of 3 matches, and they're 3-2.
Yeah, they have
in the last 5.
They competed at that major qualifier, I think, right? That was the best of 3s they're playing. Yeah.
So even opening up their first game in a straight up against the Nuke, they beat them 16-7. So this is going to be their second one after those best of 3s. I think they might lay into them, but I don't know. At 6.5 to me is a high number right there. That's like a Patriots number right there. You got to be able to take them
win by a touchdown.
Yeah. What you think about that one? That's a pass or play?
See, I don't bet these teams. I'm on their HLTV page right now, and you're right. Thunder Logic's playing a lot of best of 1s, a lot of close games. Nuke, Dust, Mirage, I'm seeing just at the top of the page here. Do we know the maps? No, we don't right now.
The maps on that one? No.
What's the prize pool for this league? That's another thing that I use.
Yeah, where do you find that information on HLTV?
Okay, yeah, see the prize, it's here, I'll post it in the StreamYard chat there. It's the total prize pool is 10K. So to these teams, that might be something. But when you talk about some of these leagues, that's not big money in esports anymore. That's peanuts, really. So I'm not saying it's going to fix the match or anything because of that. I don't know these teams that well. I don't bet these teams. But looking at the performance lately, 6.5 does seem like a big number, but it's going to come down to what map comes through. So if it's like a Nuke, they start CT side. They could put up a 12-3 half, and then probably like grind it out enough to cover the spread there. But I don't know. I'm gonna pass on that one, boss. Just
That's a pass.
it's not for me.
I was
yeah.
leaning past too. I was like, that's I have to be as confident as I would be if I was taking the Patriots.
At the same time, but at the same time, like Thunder Logic just doesn't have a reliable map pool, and on the maps they're playing, they don't have a good win rate. The only map that it's showing they have some reasonably respectable results is Overpass, but there's no reason for to go to that map. So I would still lean to the -6.5, but as I said, I'm not betting this because I just don't. I don't bet it enough that like I'm going to see that value turned over. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm betting Pro League every single day for a month. If I was only going to bet one day, one match, there's no point because maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong that day, but I don't know if I'm even approaching it right because it's just the one day.
Right. True. That's
I
true.
think I'm a pass on that one. I was trying to come up with something for the people in the show. We got a lot of people there in the chat hanging out with us.
If anybody knows if their book has StarCraft, I posted some earlier today.
StarCraft. That sounds like the mushroom in the back.
Okay, so these StarCraft pros, boss, Wham, you'll love this. They are like 95% of them are just these like very like quiet Korean kids, and like they're from a young age, like StarCraft's like a national sport there, and they are so introverted, and their interviews are all like very like if you watch a fighting game esport, they're all in their face like smack talking and just like very loud. Okay, and then you watch the StarCraft guys, and these guys, but if you watch what they can do, they're all geniuses. Okay, like these guys are multitasking at. I mentioned the article today, like between 300 and 400 actions per minute, which means like every second they're doing like 5 different things, and like it's and they're playing like 4D chess. I keep saying this is the perfect analogy because like they're so you control an army trying to destroy another army on a map, and it's like you have all these strategies that you can come up with, but you have to constantly be worried about what your opponent's strategizing, and then you got to be controlling your army, building your army, like building your supply and all this stuff, and it's stressful to watch sometimes because I'm like, how the hell do these guys do it? But so I've got four bets down, and I've been told that a bunch of them are available. This league is available at a bunch of American books. So I might just go over those really quick. They're overnight.
I'm laughing at the chat right here. Our guy Joey's talking about he's frustrated with his baseball thing. He's telling the to take off that Boston hat. Shout out to Joey and Flipper. Shout out to Smelly Rosa, Deer Slayer Ski, and of course our guy Eric, Denise CE573, Donkey N8. Alex Ramirez, M Boogie. Shout out to all of y'all, hanging out with us, speaking some esports, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all from experience, give it a try. Not all books have, the full thing. I use Bookmaker so far.
Okay. So Bookmaker has the StarCraft boss.
Oh yeah?
All right, go over to StarCraft 2. So you go to your esports side, you'll have StarCraft 2.
Yeah, I got it.
So I'm on 3 favorites overnight and 1 underdog. So I'm on Maru over Stats. I'm on Innovation over Sue. I'm on Deer as the 1 dog over Cure. And I'm on Solar for 2 units, -190 over Armani.
For sure.
So you got to love these names too, hey?
I love them.
Some of the stuff
one guy named Armani, just you look at him like I don't know what he looks like, but I'm just imagining a guy dressed all in Armani walking up to his little desktop with his keyboard and his mouse under his arm, But so those are my StarCraft for overnight and stuff. So Astralis just won the first pistol on Overpass. So that's a good start.
Yes, sir.
We need a win here to end the night.
Hell yeah. You're gonna get that, bro. You're gonna get that. That's for
I
sure.
sure hope so, man. I sure hope
Most
so.
So
definitely.
I'm
Most
seeing on
definitely.
here too, and this is new to me that they have 2K. What is this? Simulation games? Is this
They,
something new?
I believe yeah.
So
They
they
got
got the
the
Bucks and the Wizards on simulation, -9, and it looks like they're doing NHL simulation as well. They got the
Yeah.
Blues and the Capitals.
No, it's not simulation. It's
Oh,
professionals playing those games.
oh, okay. So
Yeah.
what does SIM stand for?
Wait, are you talking which book are you looking at? Or
I'm
where are you
on
looking at?
I'm on Bookmaker, and if you hit esports, because esports usually be like 4 links, now it's like 8 links, and you can
What
get
the fuck?
NHL,
Oh wow, you can get the simulation. Damn, I didn't see that.
NBC Sports Washington SIM,
Wow. You
and they
sure
got
can.
2K right there.
Right.
When are
Okay,
these
I see
games?
the 2K.
That's
The
tomorrow.
Okay, are you talking about the Bucks Wizards thing?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got
what
Sim?
is
they even have
that?
the NBC Sports Washington Sim
Okay,
for
so
the
that is a sim.
hockey.
Okay, I'm talking about something different.
Okay.
So they really
Right now,
they really
right,
going simulation on us.
I can't imagine that being like, I don't know why people are. You might as well just plug in your own PlayStation, have a
Straight
buddy
up.
over, and make your own spread. Agree on a number, and then bet
Straight
them
up.
there. Then you cut out the bookmaker entirely. I don't know why people would want to go to a bookmaker for this.
My guy
Man.
M Boogie says, "Do you have an outright winner for StarCraft?"
Oh, right. I saw a question about that actually. That's funny. Okay, if he was the guy who asked me on Twitter, yeah, Boogie, yeah, okay. That's the wrong StarCraft league, man. That's so there's StarCraft and there's StarCraft 2. StarCraft 2 is the game that I'm betting. That's the current version
Right.
of the game. StarCraft, the one that he's showing lines for, was the one that was made like 20 years ago that they remastered 2 years ago, and they now have like a very popular betting scene. But you want StarCraft 2. So if I don't know what book that was at, he didn't say just if it's a local or what it is, but that's the wrong tournament, man. So if you can find StarCraft 2, Bet Online has it, Bookmaker, MyBookie, what else? Someone else told me another one in
So
the
what
States.
do you who would you refer for sports book? Which I seen like when I first noticed it, like I know all the main books, I'm on SBR like you, and I all that good stuff. But then when I went over to the esports, there's stuff like GG Bets, and there's like a whole bunch
Yeah.
of other books. Now, are they having the same problem they had with sports betting at the beginning? Like some of these books not solid, or
So
what do you advise for like the best book to go by?
okay, so I know a lot of people in the esports space, and like I've been approached from esports only books as far as like promotional stuff, and I don't have an account at an esports only book,
Okay.
and the reason is because as much as I love it, it's still like less than half of what I bet year round, so it doesn't
Right.
make sense for me to tie up part of my bankroll at a book that I'm only going to use for part of
Quick
what I
time.
bet. Yeah, especially when the traditional books are catching up so quick. So as far as what I think the best books are for esports, Pinnacle and Bet365 as far as options, but I know you guys don't, I know Bet365
Can't get that shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know it's like in a couple states, but like maybe you can bet esports there right now, but I know it's not across there. My recommendations for Americans that want to bet esports are the two that I use, Bookmaker and Bet Online.
Okay.
I also heard Five Dimes has lines for CS:GO and League of Legends, I think, and they're actually like better lines because I don't think they get a ton of action on them, but they're soft, and so like it's not a bad idea to bet esports at
Right.
Five Dimes, even though you might not have all the options. But yeah, so I don't know. Have you used Five Dimes, either of you guys?
Nah,
I
I always
I
do
used
that.
it once. I
Yeah,
used it
you did
once, but
have
it
it.
was
Yeah.
just a little quick. It was just a little quick, and then I didn't really like it.
And
I didn't really like the layout. Still, I
yeah,
guess.
everybody says about the layout. Like even finding esports there, you got to look at like some prime. I've never had a deposit anything there, and somebody was explaining it to me in our Discord the other day, and I've saved the conversation because it was so damn confusing what he was saying. He goes, I said to my mate, I said, you use 5 dimes. Do they offer handicaps once the match goes live? Because they didn't have handicaps before the match. And he goes, yeah, they have them pre-match, but you have to go to the sports betting prime section. Then to live spreads totals, you can find pre-match either on the homepage under esports or pre-match in the sports prime section. But they're different odds apparently in the two sections.
Wow.
Yeah, like they're it's almost like they're 2 different markets. Like if I have an account with an exchange and they have like a sportsbook portion and they have an exchange portion, but it's very clearly labeled sportsbook exchange, so you know
Right.
why
That's
the
tight,
prices
though.
are different.
That's tight.
Boogie just replied, yes, okay, so that's the right tournament. That's the right tournament, man. But he only has outrights for it. Is that right? Damn.
That sucks, bro. That sucks.
It sucks because it's like I can give him a pick, but like I don't know.
Yeah, but
you guys carry on. I'm gonna look at his line.
Right. No worries, bro. You don't gotta go. Sorry, my Boogie. You feel me? You don't gotta go all extra.
Hey.
On my Boogie, bro. We appreciate you for showing up, bro.
But like I said before, whatever y'all got to do to get y'all sports betting itch out through these times, do it safely, man. Do it at a small wage. Esports is just one avenue. I mean, you got soccer, you got other stuff you could be doing, but it's pretty solid. I would say overall, I would give it a stamp of approval as far as not feeling like it just took your money.
Adam, I want to ask you a question before we end up killing out and stuff, because I know Boss is on a strict hour, or we going over somebody else's simulation football.
Yeah, we be on Twitch, man.
The whole simulation football fans came after the homie Parlay Poppy, came after us.
Oh man,
they just really they came in our DMs and started tripping on us. And shit.
What?
I felt like they was about to get threatened, bro. Yeah, we went over an hour.
Yeah,
we almost got threatened, bro.
Fuck.
Some gangsta network.
But why are people betting the simulation? Why are people betting the simulation shit? I don't get it. You can bet on professionals who can play better than the bot AI. I don't understand it. Like,
yeah, I don't get it either.
And as well, like, there's incentive for what's going on the server, and like, people are telling me, people that are watching CS:GO all week long are telling me, this is entertaining as hell. They love the commentary. They love how exciting it is. Why not check out? I mean, if you don't have esports fair and you're literally just like, I would love to bet on flipping a coin right now, or I would love to bet on playing rock, paper, scissors, or like, I don't know, Chinese checkers or something. Fine. Like,
that'd be fun. That'd be fun as hell. I play rock, paper, scissors for money. That's not like some next birthday goals.
That's like good luck.
Throw that in as a birthday party.
I'll take rock in a head-to-head with scissors only. I don't want the 3-way action. But yeah, I'm glad, Wham, that you gave me the message this week that this was even happening, that you guys were interested in esports and betting it already.
Hell yeah, bro. Nah. We should have been had you on for a long time, bro. Like Boss said, this is overdue, bro. This is really overdue, man.
We got quite a bit of time though. I mean, Pro League goes on for another month, right? And that's just like one tournament. Flashpoint goes on for another month, and then we got other tournaments kicking off. I mean, it continues, so we don't have to talk like because I mean, I was looking at the outrights or the props that were for sports to return. We're looking at late July, August, probably. Like, that's optimistic, right? So, we got some time to, do this.
Yeah. But it's gonna be, but it's good for me right now to just like put my feet in, get to learn a little bit, like you guys.
We can do it.
Man, it's gonna go off.
I'm happy to come on. Yeah,
bro, for sure.
So I was just gonna say to Boogie, I was looking at the outrights here. I would have said Dark, but he's already down to plus 200. And why some of the prices are so low is the round of 16. They've played 4 of the matches already, and they haven't played the lower bracket. So what I would do is wait until we have only 8 players left. Send me a DM about this because obviously they're going to reopen the outrights after this weekend.
Right.
The next matches after tomorrow aren't till Wednesday. So just message me between now and then, and we'll get to it.
Right, and like you said, that is the bottom half of the bracket, so the line's probably not even going to move that much.
Yeah, it's not going to move very much on those guys that are already favored. So wait till we see which other 4 are going to join them in the quarterfinals, and then we can take a look and stuff.
Right.
Nice, man. So it's almost time to wrap it up, man. Where can everybody get a hold of you, man? Make sure you let them know about your, your writings and stuff over there on SBR, your YouTube, all that good stuff, man.
Yeah, so I'm on Twitter at LockQwerty, just like it is at the bottom there. It's a stupid name, but people remember it, so that works for me. I'm doing daily articles for CSGO for the next month. So you can check that out, and I've also done an intro to CSGO. Actually, I'll send that to you, both of you, after the show as well, because there's so much to learn, and I've just kind of touched on the tip of it today. And I know lots of people want to kind of make it their own, like they do other sports. So hit me with questions, hit DJ Bigboss with questions, and Wham will direct all the questions wherever, and eventually he's going to be answering them. I know it.
Right, man. I'm trying to get to it, man.
That's
it.
right.
Once I get to learn like the actual like mannerism of some of the players, we get to see their faces, and I'll be able to get like my sauce onto it as well.
But like
Wham,
this is what I tell everybody. What we do is not in being like really smart about sports, knowing how like all the intricacies of the sport. It's about assessing the line. So if you bring a solid approach from other sports over to CSGO or any other esport, like if you bring it from soccer to Rocket League or whatever, like DJ was saying about, how he sees CSGO, that's something that he's brought with other experience from betting other sports. So I like that kind of mentality, and I think that goes a long way, even if people are like, I don't really know all the players and all the teams yet. It's not as big of a deal.
Right. There it is.
Anyway,
besides they're 19-year-old kids, man. You know, tell them what's going on with those things.
Well, last year at the Arthur Ashe Stadium where they play the U.S. Open, 16-year-old, I forget his name, Booga, I think his name was, 16-year-old won several $1 million playing Fortnite in front of, the entire Arthur Ashe Stadium, life-changing money. The game's only been around 2 years, and he's already, established, got sponsorships and all that stuff for Fortnite. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna call it a night here, and hopefully watch Astralis get a win. But I appreciate you having me on today. Hey,
man, appreciate hanging out with you, Adam. It was my pleasure. Sure. Thank you, Wham, for connecting it, man. It's great.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I
got bets going, and I'll holler at y'all on Twitter in the morning.
Awesome, guys.
Yeah, all right, y'all. See y'all later, man. Hey, Adam, bro. See you later, Brody.
Appreciate it. See you later, man.
Yes, sir.